Meanwhile, a new law in Texas will affect transgender high school athletes.
Yeah, House Bill 25 went into effect on Monday. It forces trans athletes to play on the sports teams of the gender they were assigned at birth, not with the gender they identify with now. Supporters say it protects the fairness of girls' high school sports. One local weightlifter disagrees. She knows what it's like to carry the weight of the world and says without access to sports, she wouldn't have been able to stay strong.
Push. Good. Again.
Take one step.
Better.
Inside Liberation Barbell Club.
Good. Excellent.
And there's strength everywhere you look. For some, these weights represent more than a workout. For some, they represent the weight of the world. 22-year-old Angel Flores.
Where do you want me to start?
Carrying that burden for most of her life.
This thought hovering of like, I am not like these other people. I am different. I need to switch something needs to change.
But a few years ago, the burden turned to beauty.
I was driving down home to San Antonio, listening to a podcast, and one of the hosts actually comes out as trans on the podcast. And as she's talking, I'm listening, and things just start to resonate. I was raised a boy up until about 20 years old. It's almost like there's like a fog in your brain, or the wires were crossed and now they're uncrossed, and it's like the world is just amazing.
That's not to say the transition was easy.
What if I go to the grocery store and get hate crimed? You know, like these are all things that trans people think on a daily basis.
But Angel relied on sport and the power she felt while powerlifting.
This is a safe space.
Lori Porsche is the owner of LBC and met Angel in the summer of 2020.
She was a little uncomfortable in her own skin, understandably so, given that she was beginning a hormonal transition.
And really my only outlet was athletics. Being able to come in and play sports and really, you know, fall in love with my body all over again.
Throughout the last year and a half, I have just truly seen her blossom. She is so much more confident. She's confident in her own skin. She's confident in her stances on things. She's really taken on the role of being an activist.
There you go.
An activist and an advocate.
Good finish.
Which means speaking out against a new Texas law.
It's harmful to everybody, not just to us.
House Bill 25.
This is a right guaranteed to our girls under Title IX.
To introduce legislation that takes away those benefits, that community, those resources from a whole population of kids, and especially kids that are already struggling with their identity issues, are already struggling trying to figure out who they are. It's very upsetting.
Angel says she's one of the lucky ones, having had access to sports in high school, college, and now at her home gym. Her message to the trans kids now affected
Last one.
is to stay strong.
I truly believe that now that I found my true self and now that I found my true place in the world. Good, much better. And I know who I am and what I want to do, that I can tackle anything that comes my way.
Her goal, to be a symbol of strength.
And I want to be able to spread that to everybody around me and everybody around the world.
Not just lifting weights, but lifting others.
I'm trying to squeeze back almost.
In Austin,
Good.
I'm Jake Garcia.
Wow.
Angel is just, as I mentioned, a symbol of strength. And if you want a full 1-hour special dedicated to her, her journey, and just her personality, her relationship with her family, I encourage all of you to check out the hit Netflix show called Queer Eye. They were actually filming here in Austin recently. The show is really cool, and Angel's episode is especially powerful. When I was watching it with a few of my friends, there was not a dry eye in the room, I'll just say that.